keeping the space issue aside for a minute, what are the things that I would like my students to actually do to make them better learners, to make them have the skills and competencies that will allow them to be successful citizens of the 21st century? And then you say, well, what is it that I'm not able to do effectively in the spaces that I currently have? Fortunately, I'm dealing with an aspect of education called architecture, which tends to be around for a very long time. So almost by definition, we can say, look, we have to be futurists because our buildings are going to be around in the future, right? Other things can change, organizations can change, operations can change, but the buildings are going to be around for a very long time. So it's a legitimate for me to ask my clients, what do you think education is going to look like 20 years from now, 15 years from now? And shouldn't we be designing for that? Shouldn't we be skating to where the puck is going, as Wayne Gretzky would like to say? So because of that, we kind of have an advantage. The second advantage we have is that you spend a lot of money on school buildings. It's one of the few discretionary areas of spending in education because most of the money that school districts spend are fixed amounts for teacher salaries and textbooks and various other things. But school building expense is somewhat discretionary in the sense that you can do pretty much anything you want with that money. So the question is then, why don't we do what might help us change the system? Why don't we take school buildings and make it the catalyst for changing education itself, make it the most visible manifestation of what you want education to be?